Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to another video from TW White & Sons. Okay, taken in part exchange a couple of days ago. Here we have a CX-3 2-litre Sport Nav Plus. This is an automatic variant presented in Arctic White, and this car was registered on the 24th of December 2018. So this is the second Christmas car I've actually advertised today. Now, a little bit of backstory of the vehicle. It was supplied new at Driftbridge Mazda, who are Mazda Croydon Mazda, part of the Driftbridge group. They're over on the Purley Way, actually quite close to where I live. Now, I have a colleague of mine, and this was his sister's car. He wasn't my colleague when she bought this, but he was my friend. So we never forgave his sister, but she actually came back, part exchanges, and went for a CX-5. Now, this has done about 39,000 miles. I'll get the exact mileage when we get in the car. It's got really good service history. I've got that in the vehicle, but we will need to service it and do all the sort of mechanical prep, etc. Ready for the next keeper. And that'll be done over the course of the next few days. Now, the car itself is in very good condition. I was having a little look round it when I was taking the photos. My friend's sister's only managed to curb one wheel, which is pretty good considering the mileage and the age. And it's this one here, near side front. There's a little graze on it. Apart from that, the car is really nice. Now, I think the white looks wicked in this colour because in this car because of the black trimmings around the arches and whatnot. Really sort of stands out. So I do really like white in this model. Now, this is the Plus model, so it's got some added extras that went on the original car. So it's got front and rear sensors. The earlier ones didn't. I think they were pre maybe 20, probably maybe the 2018s. I can't remember now. Time is a blur ever since COVID. But the earlier ones didn't have the front sensors. Okay, you've got a good size boot. I mean, it's not the biggest boot, but it never professed to. We never professed it to have the biggest boot, but it was bigger than a Nissan Juke, and I think that's the sort of market this car's in. My friend's sister has a young child, so she gets all her pram and stuff in here, but I say it's not the biggest, but it's a good size. It's a good size, and we get a lot of call for these, so people make them work. But you can pop the back seats down, pop the shelf out should you need to. Right, so with the Plus model cars as well, you got a centre armrest. This car was criticised, the earlier ones didn't. You've also got the electric handbrake. I think it was, this car was probably on the changeover period of when they actually went, they had the facelift. You got the nicer wheels, you got thicker glass, right? Because they wanted to reduce road noise. So when they did this facelift, they did all these very useful things. You got auto folding wing mirrors. The earlier ones didn't. Yet they weren't auto folding. You didn't have this nice steering wheel with these nice buttons. You got a heated steering wheel as well. Electric handbrake. Look at this. Look, the plastic's still on the gear gaiter. And also the sat nav screen got revamped as well. So some nice touches. So here we go. Look, Croydon Mazda supplied it. They did the service in 19 and 21. In 2020, it was done by BOSE Service Centre. Okay. Now, my colleague's father got this car serviced for her in 22 at their local garage. We don't have an invoice for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the next big service on it. So this will have a major service now, ready for when the next keeper takes the car. Okay, and a full 101 point check. 6-speed auto box. Now we had an EcoSport, Ford EcoSport, similar sort of car. We've just had a gearbox on it. We've had a gearbox on what else recently? A Focus and a Golf, right? And they've all got these fantastic new style gearboxes. This has a torque converter. It has 6 gears, but it's seamless. It doesn't roll back on hills. And touch wood, we've never had a problem. So I think the older style boxes, you know, with the torque converters, are a better bet, and they don't roll back on hills. So I'm going to start the car up. So car is started. Mileage 39,129 miles. Okay. You've got your heads-up display, auto lights, wipers. You can upgrade this system actually to have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got DAB radio. You know, you can do all your Bluetooth and whatnot. You've got a great phone kit with the BOSE stereo. You've got a great navigation system. Served me very well driving across Europe. I would have been completely lost otherwise. And you've got some great safety features. You've got the heads-up display, lane departure warning. It will warn you if you veer out of a lane, etc. So a very lovely little compact automatic car. Great service history. Good ownership. I know it's always nice to know the previous owners personally. Yeah, it's a nice car, and we don't have many. Unfortunately, they stopped making these just before COVID. They were meant to run alongside the CX-3, but never did because of production restraints. Okay, so we're a Mazda dealer, so it'll come with a Mazda warranty. Okay, so please don't confuse this with you know, these other warranties that you get, and it'll have a proper used car prep. I mean, we've often taken cars and have just been serviced at Independence, and we get them in, and when we prep them, we've got to change so many things, you know, brakes, etc., etc. You think, how did they get that through you know, the last service? So it's a comprehensive check. Anything that requires doing shall be done. Okay. The warranty also comes with MOT insurance for the first year. So certain items that aren't covered on the warranty, like for example headlights, if the car was to fail its MOT on headlights next year, that's an item that would be covered. And then obviously you have the warranty as well, which will cover things from braking, basically. So yeah, very comprehensive with roadside assistance. Roadside assistance that will rescue you from home and cover you in Europe. And I really do mean it. It's worth its weight in gold. It's not one of these warranties where all it's going to do is leave every party feeling quite frustrated, and that whole saying of not worth the paper it's printed on will come to mind. Okay, so warranty you know about. We do have warranty extension facilities as well. I can do more photos, video walk around for you. Any other info you want on the car, let us know. We've got the best part exchange facility because we want your part exchange. We really want your part exchange. I'd rather you come in with a part exchange than not, despite what these heavily advertised companies with these glossy websites tell you. You will get the best deal with a part exchange, but please do punch your reg number in and do all those things. And but then, you know, give us a try. See what we can do for you. Okay, we've got great finance facilities, delivery facilities. So we're here to help. And should you be inquiring looking at the car outside our regular business hours, don't let that put you off inquiring. Pick up the phone, leave a voicemail. Or you might be lucky, you might get us, or after hours, or leave us a voicemail. We will call you back, or failing that, send us an email. And we're more than happy to help. And do check out our reviews. It'll give you a good idea of what sort of people we are to do business with. Okay, so I want to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Bye bye.